Good morning, Ocam. 7:34. Happy Tuesday to you. You know, Southern Christmas Show is pretty much here. It's your chance to prepare, to plan, move from pre-planning phase 2 to pre-planning phase 1.
Okay.
As fellas, as we
Yes,
move through
guys.
the holiday season. And Jennifer is here to share with us what's going on with Southern Christmas Show this year. How you doing, Jennifer? Nice to meet you.
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So for those who have never attended, let's say there's somebody who is just
Been living under a rock this
not
whole
made
time.
the plunge yet to go to Southern Christmas Show. How would you describe it?
You know, it would be easy just to say it's a one-stop shop for all your Christmas shopping, and that is true. But I think it's also just a fun day with family and friends. There is not one person that I see come in there alone. They have their girlfriends, they have their mom, they have their grandmother, they have aunts, cousins. And so just in a world full of bad news right now, it's a great day just to kind of get away from it all and have a fun day. We have the shopping, but we also have the entertainment stage and selfie spots and train stations and just a lot of fun throughout the show.
Southern Christmas Show has been around quite a while. So I've found that if I pack the stroller in advance with the necessary items, the snacks, the other things that we need too, the blank, you got to have everything. It's like it's grown quite a bit. How many vendors about are there? Do you know that answer, or how many should people expect?
Yeah, so we have over 400 vendors. And to put it in perspective, we have some vendors with 100 square feet of space and some vendors who have more space than the houses that we live in. So it is a very large show. We often compare it to about 11 football fields of shopping. So you're right. You got to pack all of your essentials for the day, wear layers, wear comfortable shoes. This is a contact sport and a lot of fun.
November 13th through the 23rd, the Park Expo and Conference Center. The best advice I try to give you, because, parking is always a question these days, right? So many people here in the area, so many people come in a place like that. Just trust the people that are directing the traffic there. Is that the best advice? Just trust which way they're telling you to go?
That's exactly right. We want a quick fix. We think that we know how to do it ourselves, but there are trained cops that can help you get into the parking lot as quickly as possible. These cops have been working the show for years, and our goal is to get you in as fast as possible. So just follow where they're telling you to go, and we'll get you parked and we'll get you inside.
What is I know you guys do a theme every single year. So what's your theme for this year?
Yeah, so this year we're really excited. The theme is Santa's Workshop. And so it's exactly what it sounds like. You're going to see Santa's office. You're going to see the elves' workstation. You're going to see where the presents go as they're being loaded into the sleigh. And then in tandem with that, we take what our annual theme is and we put it into other areas of the show. And the goal is to give you inspiration on how you can take that theme and utilize it in your own home for the holidays. So we have the designer rooms, we have mantles, doors, Christmas tree lane, and even wreaths, as well as other unique ways that it's incorporated throughout the show. So it's a great way to get inspiration for your holiday decorating, but also just to get some great photos for your holiday cards. It's that time of year to put in your order with Shutterfly, and we provide the canvas to get the great photo for that.
Yeah, that space when you first walk in, it's always so magical and really does kick off and get you in the mood for the holidays. You mentioned the shows that you guys do as well, because you think of it as a vendor event, so you're going to shop and get your Christmas done early, but there's also so many shows and entertainment. Do you have any that you're really looking forward to this year?
Well, one of my favorite things is always a gospel choir that is on the second Saturday of the show. For me, that I'm on show site for a month, so that is a little bit of a gospel time for me, being there a long time. But it is, we have close to 100 performances on the Leaf Filter Entertainment stage, and there's dance troops, there's musicians, there's choirs, the ballet, the singing Christmas tree. There's so many different offerings, and we have that stage schedule on our website. So the best thing to do is once you know what day you're coming to the show, you can look at the lineup for that day and just plan your rest. Like at some point, you're going to have to sit down at the very minimum to have snacks and a beverage, but you might just need to sit for a while to rest. And so you can strategically put yourself at the entertainment stage to do that. Also, on that stage, we do play a Christmas movie every single day, and that movie does change daily. So that's another opportunity to not only rest, but take in a Christmas classic.
One of the other things I love about the Christmas show is the wine tasting. Is that coming back this year?
It is every year. I think I'd be nailed to a cross if we ever took it
Yes.
away. People love that winery. But the great thing is, like when you go to the store, you see a lot of wines that come in from all over the country. These are specifically North Carolina winemakers. So they are, you're not only getting a great wine to serve for the holidays, but you're supporting local winemakers. And the fun thing is they do a generous sample pour, so you can really try that wine before you buy and go down the line. So it's,
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun. It's definitely a crowd favorite.
it is, and it's always fun to taste all the different North Carolina wines. So not just the traditional, reds and whites, but then the Scuppernong, the Muscadine, the
Yeah.
slushy. So lots of different options there. Do you? So let's say I'm going around shopping all day and I have all of my bags. Can we drop the bag somewhere, or do I need to bring the stroller that Justin mentioned just for my bags?
Both are optional, but we do have Package Check, which is located in the central lobby of the show and run by Charlotte Regional Fire Foundation. So the great thing is not only is it centrally located in a place that you can put your packages as you shop, so you don't have to carry things, but you're also have the opportunity to support our local firefighters. While the service is free, tips are encouraged, and those tips go to support, local firefighters when they are in need. And so it's a great opportunity to support the people that serve us all year long. In addition to that, if you do arrive without a stroller, you're not quite ready to drop stuff off at package check, we do have our commemorative bags that are sold by the Shriners every single year. They're $6, and they not only have a special design that go along with the show theme, so it is commemorative. People save them and use them throughout the year, but it's fairly large and it allows you to just throw those purchases in as you go, so you don't have a variety of bags that you're trying to hold and keep up with.
Yeah, I got mine last year. I loved it. It was great. It's huge, and I'm still using it now. So it's my reusable
Yeah,
shopping
I
bag.
love that they have long straps,
Hmm.
so it really makes it easy to kind of throw stuff in and balance as you go. And I'm like you, I use mine throughout the year, and it's kind of a solidarity sister moment because, I might be at Harris Teeter or, returning stuff to UPS. And all of a sudden, people are like, oh my gosh, I have that bag too. So it's a fun little reunion moment when I'm out in the wild in Charlotte.
Jennifer, you mentioned that there's about 400 different vendors there. A lot of those are vendors from across the local communities and people coming in that make some beautiful things that they then share. What's that like for you? I mean, as show manager, right? What's that like working with that many different small business owners across the community?
Honestly, it's multifaceted. Like one thing, I really love being able to see the items first. I get excited just like the consumer about what I'm going to buy annually. But it is also just very humbling. These are business folks that depend on shows in the same way that you and I arrive to like a brick and mortar office daily. This is their office. This is how they make money for their family, and what an honor that they trust us to provide an environment to bring people to shop from them. So it is an immense amount of responsibility, and it's also just fun. To your point, a lot of these folks are local across North Carolina, but a lot of these folks are coming in across the United States. And so the advantage to us as the consumers is that we're getting to purchase stuff that not only support, small business owners, but we're also able to get stuff that we wouldn't necessarily be able to get on Amazon or necessarily in the Charlotte market. So you're able to have a unique present with a story when you're handing that over to people at Christmas time or throughout the year. That's another hat tip that I always tell people. We are advertised as the Southern Christmas Show, and you can certainly conquer your entire Christmas list there. But I do tell people, like, when you're coming, make a list of the presents that you need to buy throughout the year, whether it's anniversary gifts, birthday presents, hostess gifts. You really can knock out all of your present needs for the entire year. And so, again, you can support those local business owners in doing that.
Southern Christmas Show's coming up November 13th through the 23rd. Tickets, you got a chance to win some. Thanks, Jennifer.
Thank you for having me. We look forward to seeing you out at the show.
Absolutely. Take care.
Bye.